Every single time you crack an egg, you throw away a part that scientists are now studying for younger-looking skin. It's not the shell, it's not the yolk. It's a thin, almost invisible film that most people have never even noticed, peeled off and tossed straight in the trash. And in a real clinical trial, this so-called garbage did something to people's skin in just a few weeks that surprised even the researchers running the study. I'm going to tell you exactly what they found, and the one catch that could make it completely useless, or even risky for some of you. But first, you need to see what this strange little thing actually is. Crack an egg open and look inside the shell. Feel along the inner wall and you'll notice it, a delicate, papery layer clinging to the surface. That's the eggshell membrane. For the egg, it's a brilliant little security system, the last barrier protecting the life inside from bacteria. We've been discarding it for as long as we've been cooking. But here's the thing that made scientists stop and look closer. When they broke down what this membrane is actually made of, they found a list that reads almost exactly like the label of a very expensive anti-aging serum: collagen, elastin, hyaluronic acid, glucosamine, chondroitin. Stop and think about that for a second. The exact same compounds that the beauty industry extracts, bottles, and sells for a small fortune are sitting right there, naturally bundled together, in the part of the egg you've been throwing in the garbage your whole life. If you watched my collagen episode, you'll remember the big question we kept hitting. Does eating these things actually do anything once your body digests them? Well, the same question hangs over this. And this time, researchers decided to put it to a proper test. So here's what they did. In a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial, which is the gold standard of nutrition research, healthy middle-aged adults took hydrolyzed eggshell membrane every day for several weeks. Neither the participants nor the scientists knew who was getting the real thing. And the result? The group taking the membrane saw measurable improvements in the appearance of their skin and their hair, with a clean safety record. But now here's the honest twist, the part no supplement ad will ever put on the bottle. In that very same study, their nails showed no improvement at all. Nothing, and I want you to notice something, because this is exactly why I trust this study more, not less. They could have quietly buried that detail. Instead, they reported what didn't work right alongside what did. That's what real science looks like, and it's the opposite of the miracle cure marketing you usually see around skin supplements. So the honest headline isn't "eggshells erase wrinkles." It's something more grounded. This overlooked material genuinely seems to support the look of skin and hair, in at least one solid human study. How might it actually work? The leading theory is that this membrane is rich in compounds called glycosaminoglycans, the same family as hyaluronic acid, and that these may help support hydration, nudge the skin's own collagen, and slow down the enzymes that break collagen down as we age. Animal studies back parts of this up, showing better moisture and fewer wrinkles after sun exposure. But before you get too excited, I have to be straight with you, the way this channel always is. The human evidence is still thin. It leans on a small number of studies, and some are connected to the very companies that sell the ingredient. So this is promising. It is not proven. Keep both of those words in your head. Now, if you do want to try it, here's the practical reality. You will not get this benefit from simply eating eggs. The membrane studied was hydrolyzed and concentrated into a specific form your body can absorb. You'll find it in certain supplements, sometimes on its own, sometimes blended with other skin and hair ingredients. If you go looking, choose a product that's transparent and ideally third-party tested. I'll leave one option I came across down in the description if you want a starting point for your own research. Not a prescription, just a place to begin. But here's the catch I promised you at the very beginning, and for some of you this is the whole video. Eggshell membrane comes from eggs, which means if you have an egg allergy, you must avoid this completely, no exceptions, because it can trigger a real allergic reaction. This is not a maybe. And as always, if you're pregnant, nursing, or managing any health condition, talk to your doctor before starting. One more honest flag. Because this ingredient is often sold inside proprietary blends, you frequently can't see the exact dose on the label, which means you can't assume you're getting the amount used in the research. Knowing that protects your wallet and your expectations. So that's the strange, almost poetic story of eggshell membrane, the forgotten film inside every egg. the thing we've thrown away a billion times over, quietly being studied as a supporter of healthy-looking skin. It's promising, it's early, and now you actually understand it. The real evidence, the honest limits, and exactly who should stay away. That clear-eyed view, with none of the hype, is the entire reason this channel exists.